I want to present to you now what may be the most awkward moment from certainly this convention in Cleveland, Ohio for the Republicans in 2016, but maybe one of the most awkward moment in decades. After vice presidential, we have the TP ticket, Trump Pence, the TP ticket is running. Pence gave his speech yesterday, Indiana Republican governor, and afterwards, Donald Trump came out to greet him, and he started to go in to kiss Mike Pence on the cheek, which is perfectly fine, right? Very European, very common in South America, completely normal greeting between two men, no big deal. But Mike Pence clearly did not like it, and it led to what is being now called the air kiss of the 2016 Republican convention. Let's take a look at it. It is amazing. I've been looking at this thing like the Zapruder film of the Kennedy assassination all morning. Take a look. And there they go.
Indiana
Wow.
Governor Mike Pence and Donald Trump coming out on the stage. This his third appearance on this third night of the convention again.
Trump wanted it and Pence didn't. This isn't a huge shock, right? Mike Pence from Indiana went to a Chili's for dinner when he came to New York City to meet with Donald Trump and announce that he was the VP. He's not exactly the guy who's going to be receptive to cheek kisses, I think. Let's just take a look at this one more time, and we can start it maybe just, this is good. Let's take a look here. And Mike Pence, he looks over at Trump. He initially seems somewhat into the idea of Trump coming out to greet him, and he takes a couple steps towards him. But he already starts to look a little skeptical. And there it is, Trump with a very, very bizarre move, and then instead choosing to point to Pence and give the thumbs up. This reminds me, there's this move, which Pence kind of did, which Bill Clinton has spoken about, which Bill Clinton, I think the story goes back to when he was involved as an arbiter in the Israeli-Palestinian peace negotiations. And he said, I wasn't sure exactly who was going to want to hug me and who would just want to shake hands or whatever. And Bill Clinton talks about this move you can do where when you reach out to shake hands with your right hand, if I'm going to try to describe this for our audio audience, you also put out your left hand and sort of stick it right in the crook of the elbow of the other person, the person who you're shaking hands with, their elbow. And what this does is it basically braces that person. So during the handshake, they can't then transition in any natural way into a hug. And Bill Clinton said that was his move in order to prevent any hugs with either, so to avoid to be seeming to be biased in some way. And Pence kind of did that here. And Trump sort of awkwardly leaning over, maybe the most awkward moment I've seen at any convention in history. I can't think of one that rivals this, and just amazing. Donald Trump, it is just no shortage of amazing moments at this convention.